Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Sensualize, and today we've got first impressions and a review of Emir Super Crush, which is by Paris Corner Perfumes. So my good friends from Aroma Concepts have sent me a box with a few fragrances in, and one of those fragrances is Emir Super Crush, which is a new line by Paris Corner. So Emir, I've not heard of them before, and I know they've done 4 or 5 new fragrances, and the one that piqued my interest and I said I was interested to get was the Instant Crush. So they've sent this over, they've sent 3 other fragrances over, but what I'm going to do, I'll probably do one a week where I'll do a first impressions, wear it for a week, and then go on to the next one. And so each week I should have a new one out. So this is the one that's come first, and this is the one I'm going to do first, and I'm really interested to try it because I have tried Instant Crush and it was a like for me, but not enough of a like to go out and buy the actual bottle. So let's open this and let's take a look at the box, shall we? So this is the box, and this is a 100ml EDP. So I really like the white box with the gold. It's got the Super Crush down the side there, and then it's got details at the bottom. Even put some notes in there. I better not read them, had I? It's got Emir, and if you can see that in the side, it's like a little embossed, and then it's got Emir and Paris Corner on the top. The back has got ingredients and the all-important marker, and then on the bottom you've got the barcode. So for authenticity, always try and make sure it's got one of these on. I know there's a lot of copies even of these Middle Eastern companies these days. Let's have a look at the bottle. Now, from what I've seen on the pictures, they are quite special. Let's see if it looks as good in person. And it does. It looks quality. Look at that. That looks amazing. Really like that. It's like a fade from gold into clear as it comes down. I really do like that. And then there's a gold plaque in the middle with Emir Super Crush. And then I like the white cap with the gold in the centre and the way it builds up. Really like that. Really heavy cap. Really, really heavy. And then sprayer, and it always has Paris Corner in the top of the sprayer. So let's give this a try. Now, it has been a while since I tried Instant Crush. I have got a sample of it somewhere. Dan Talk Scents, big shout out to him. He sent me a sample when he bought a bottle quite a while back, so this really interests me. Wow. Wow indeed. That smells really good. So it's quite fruity. You're getting the saffron straight away. You're getting a bit of spice. I think it's ginger that's in this. But the saffron is really heavy on this. The spiciness, quite fruity. There's like orange in this. Maybe a bit of bergamot. It's quite floral as well. You're getting like the rose and stuff coming through. But this reminds me, imagine BR540, but imagine a fruitier, spicier version of BR540, and that's what you've got here. Really nice. Really enjoyable. I'm going to enjoy wearing this over the next week. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a little B-roll footage with the note breakdown from the website, and then I'll be trying it for a week, and then I'll come back and do the second half of the video and let you know everything about it, what my final thoughts were, where you can pick it up from, all that detail. So I'll see you soon. So that is the note breakdown for Super Crush. As you can see, a few nice notes in there. So let's look at the price. This is £34 for 100ml, and this is available at aromaconcepts.co.uk. They have given me my own discount code, which is called SCENT10. If you use that, you get 10% off. I don't get any kickbacks. The only kickbacks I get are they send me a bottle every now and again to have a look at and see if I want to review it. I have done bad reviews before of things that didn't float my boat, but I always try and find the positives in things. So even if it's something that I don't like, I try and find the things which are good about it and try and pass that on to you guys. So, Originality. This is a copy of Mancera's Instant Crush. So it's not an original, but it'll be something that you don't tend to find if you go out clubbing, if you go out to a pub, if you go out shopping. It's not the sort of thing you're going to smell on most people. Is it linear? Well, it does change over time. You get a lot of saffron, especially in the opening, and that does fade away as it goes through, but it does actually stop there all the way through, but it just gets less in your face. Projection, and you're looking at 2 hours, really good projector, had no issues with that. Longevity, 6 to 8 hours. I tend to find I get a bit anosmic to it, and yet my wife says she can still smell it, and vice versa. When she's wore it, she's got anosmic to it, and I've still been able to smell it. So it is one of those which you might think it's gone away, but if you ask somebody else, they'll tell you they can definitely still smell it. Who to wear it? I would say this is definitely a unisex scent, but I would say it would lean more feminine. I don't mind wearing it. I do like this scent profile, the same as Baccarat Rouge 540. So I've got no issues wearing it, but some men might not fancy wearing it. So it's definitely one to try and get your nose on. When to wear it? I would say probably more autumn, winter, maybe even spring. I just wouldn't wear it in any high heat, to be fair, because it could be a bit cloying. Compliments. This is the type of frag that people will ask you what you are wearing. They'll be intrigued, they'll be interested, they will like the smell, and they'll want to know what it is. Now, I definitely take that as a compliment if someone's that interested to ask me what I'm wearing, and I think this is one of those fragrances. So overall, this is very much in the same sort of wheelhouse as the likes of Baccarat Rouge 540. I'm pretty sure Mancera, who made the original of this, were looking to go down that road, because it is such a big scent and everybody's raving about it. It has got a lot of saffron in the opening, sometimes too much for some people. It doesn't stay around forever, and it does die down the longer you wear it, but it's always present within the fragrance. So it does have some florals in there, and I think the main floral within this is jasmine. So it does give you the feeling of like quite an opulent sort of smell. It also gets quite creamy and sweet vibe as the fragrance goes on, and there's a big musk in there, so it really is the sort of thing that projects all the time. There's a nice ginger in there, which I really enjoyed. That gives it a little bit of bitterness, but I think it's also gets some bitterness from the oak moss in the base. It's not the sort of oak moss you would be smelling like and relate normally to what would be a fougere. It just gives it a little bit of bitterness and stops the sweetness from completely taking over. So is it a hit or a miss? I do like this fragrance, however, it is the type of fragrance that could be Marmite to some people. It's going to be one of those that you're either going to love or you're going to hate. Fortunate for me, I like it. One of the issues you might find with it is some people might think it's a bit synthetic and a bit cloying. But I really enjoy it, and it's something I've been reaching for quite often. Is it worth the money? Well, £34 for 100ml, when you consider that the original goes for, I think it's about £100 for 120ml. You can get the 60ml for about 70 normally. But that's normally on discounters, so you've got to shop around to try and get it at that price. But I think this fits the bill perfectly for the price point that it's at. I think it's an absolute bargain. So that's it from me. Have you tried Super Crush from Emir, which is part of the Paris Corner range? Have you tried any of the others of the range? Because I know they're doing a lot more which are very similar to the Mancera styles things, and they're in this similar sort of bottle, which I really enjoy. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you've tried anything else by Paris Corner. Don't forget to keep those recommendations coming, always helps. And I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.